Hello guys, today we're going to be delving deep into the world of microbiome skincare. I'm going to start with vitamin C. Now, the skin microbiome is the balance of good and bad bacteria on skin. So the easiest way for a skincare product to target the microbiome is by interfering with the balance of good and bad bacteria, ideally in a way that restores the natural balance. Vitamin C is a unique compound in the sense that it not just boosts local skin immune function, but can also directly reduce the growth of acne-causing bacteria. Unlike topical or oral antibiotics, there is no risk of breeding resistant bacteria and also loss of effectiveness with time. We all know about how UV radiation suppresses the skin's immune function. This is why UV radiation can actually increase your risk of skin cancers, and also if you have an underlying skin disorder, especially one that is sun-sensitive, UV exposure can provoke flare-ups. Now, sun protection has always been thought of as merely using sunscreen and practicing sun avoidance. However, applying an antioxidant vitamin C serum can be a useful tool in our fight against harmful UV radiation. This is why when UV radiation hits the skin, it leads to free radical formation. This is damaging to the skin cells. It directly targets cell DNA. When one's skin is functioning in a normal, healthy way, it is able to repair damaged DNA cells and fight off this oxidative stress. Vitamin C is a useful agent that can augment this process. It means that it can empower the skin to fight off free radical damage more efficiently. It is important to understand that not all vitamin C serums are created equal. Our Vita C Gold Serum contains effective concentrations of 5% Sodium Ascorbyl Phosphate, a non-irritating formula that is researched to block the growth of acne-causing bacteria. Sodium ascorbyl phosphate is perhaps lesser known than L-ascorbic acid. L-ascorbic acid is present in most vitamin C serums as the active ingredient. However, it is limited by its potential to cause skin irritation. For example, if you have burning and stinging after applying vitamin C serums, it is very likely due to L-ascorbic acid. For this reason, our skincare pharmacy formulates a vitamin C serum specifically for those with sensitive skin in the form of sodium ascorbyl phosphate, an alternative active form of vitamin C that is both stable, effective, and gentle on sensitive skin. The other issue to consider is Singapore's weather. It is important to understand that many reputable skincare brands formulated are for temperate climates. Those suited for Asians originate from East Asia, Korea, Japan, where there are 4 seasons and where skin is generally less exposed to high-intensity sunlight. This is critical for those living in year-round tropical Singapore. Asian skin also belongs to skin of color, which means that it is more prone to post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation. This makes a vitamin C serum even more important in a skincare regimen. However, living in Singapore poses a unique dilemma. Those who desire to use lightening or brightening active ingredients are susceptible to high levels of UV rays from the sunlight, and these can have sun-sensitizing side effects on skin. Retinols, alpha-hydroxy acids like glycolic acids are the commonest culprit. However, it is also possible for LAscorbic acid to cause sun-induced skin sensitivity. So if you are choosing a vitamin C formula for the Singapore climate, bear in mind that certain types of vitamin C can have a more stimulating effect on skin than others. Now, moving back to microbiome skincare, we're going to zoom in on the fact that vitamin C serums may just be the best approach for microbiome skincare that works. Many skin diseases such as eczema, acne, rosacea, or perioral dermatitis are linked to disturbances in the skin microbiome. Topical antibiotics and harsh antibacterial cleansers are one of the worst culprits used to treat microbiome imbalances. Rather, the best approach is with bacteriostatic active ingredients. This means the active ingredient does not kill all the good and bad bacteria, rather it blocks and reduces the growth of bad bacteria. In fact, there are studies that show how effective sodium ascorbyl phosphate is in the treatment of adult and teenage acne. Now, acne is one of the commonest skincare conditions. It is a genetic condition driven by inflammation. Sodium ascorbyl phosphate, as a unique, stable, non-sensitizing form of vitamin C, ensures a constant delivery of this antioxidant micronutrient to your skin. The research studies show that there is a strong antibacterial effect on P. acnes, Propionebacterium acnes, the primary acne-causing bacteria. Sodium ascorbyl phosphate has been shown to suppress the growth of P. acnes with a statistically significant log reduction with a 5% solution. Summing up, here are my top tips on how to choose the best vitamin C serum for your needs. Firstly, consider the type of vitamin C active ingredient. Magnesium or sodium ascorbyl phosphate may be preferred over L-ascorbic acid for those with sensitive skin. These can also be used effectively in lower concentrations. Now, depending on the type of vitamin C compound that is being used, look at the appropriate concentrations. A concentration of 5% of sodium ascorbyl phosphate is effective in the treatment of acne. There are also other active ingredients that can synergize with vitamin C to boost effectiveness. For example, camellia sinesis and caffeine.